We're now looking at part B of question 9 from the January 2022 CSEC mathematics paper. It says, part B here, the diagram below shows straight rods connecting the towns L, M is here, N, you have N here, and R right there. LR is 18 kilometers, LN is 12 kilometers, MN is MN, M to N is 10 kilometers, and angle RLN is 25 degrees. Angle LMN is 88 degrees. So you see all of them on the drawing here. Calculate the angle MLN. Let me copy this and put it over here. I already copied the drawing. We're going to calculate the angle MLN. Want you to pause the video and do this calculation. Okay, finished? Let's look at it. Now, MLN. Okay, it's this angle here. Now, you're going to have to deal with a particular triangle here, right? LMN is the triangle that we're dealing with. Let's take it one side. So we have L here, M here, N. Angle 88. Okay. Took it one side to take it out of the crowd of all of the other lines and angles. This is 12 kilometers. This is 10 kilometers. How are you going to do this calculation? You look at the formula sheet for the sine rule and the cosine rule. Alright? You can try both of them, remember? The sine rule, it says A over sine A equal B over sine B equals C over sine C as well. Now, we might consider this angle, this side, as our A, the 88 as our angle A, this 10 as our B, and the angle here as our uppercase B. Alright? You can do this and work with the AB and the A and the B, or you could use these letters. Since this is angle uppercase M, you could consider this side as lowercase m. So let's work with that. We're going to use the letters that are already there, right? But you can do the question using whatever method you want, whether you want to relabel it as A, B, and C, or you want to use these letters. This is the angle uppercase L. This would be the side lowercase l. This angle is uppercase M, this side is lowercase m. So How the sine rule would apply here is that side L over the sine of angle L equal side M over the sine of angle M. Alright? So here now, 10 over the sine of L. Remember, that's the angle you want to find. MLN equal M, which is 12 kilometers, divided by the sine of angle M, which is 88. Now, if you weren't able to figure it out before, you can pause the video, go ahead and finish off this calculation for me. Okay, you're finished. So here now, what you would have is 10 divided by sine of L equal 12 divided by sine 88. What is that equal to? Let's draw for our calculator here. What is our calculator saying? It would be 12 divided by sine of, and make sure the calculator is in degrees, sine of 88 degrees equal. So I have 12.007. Let's write that. 12.007. Alright? It would be close to 12 too, because sine of 90 is 1. 1 times 88 is 88. 12 divided by 1 is 12. So the sine of 88 is slightly more than 1. So it's 12.007. Alright. We transpose this and you get sine L is equal to 10 divided by 12.007. What does that give you? Let's go back to our calculator. So 10 divided by this equals 0.833. 0.833. We're keeping to at least 3 decimal places while we're working out. When we finish the calculation, we can round off to less than 3. So, since sine L is 0.833, then L equals sine inverse of 0.833. What does that amount to? So, we're going to find the sine inverse of 0.833. So in that case, sine inverse of 0.833 equal, let's do that at O. It's not the sine inverse. I did what is called sine inverse. It should be the sine inverse of 0.833 equal 56.39 degrees. 56.39 degrees. So now, they said angle MLN, which we just calculated. What else is there? Calculate the distance NR. The distance NR. So, angle MLN is 56.39. Let's just make a note of it here. 56.39 degrees. Now we're going to calculate the distance NR. Okay, so calculate this distance. Now, if you haven't done so yet, I want you to pause the video, go ahead and do the calculation. Alright, you paused and calculated it already. I'm going to erase these work in order to make some space. NR. I'm going to take this triangle out by itself. So we concentrate on it. Here, this is L, N, R. We have 25 degrees, 12 kilometers, 18 kilometers. What is NR? We use the sine rule again. It says the length of this side. Let's label the sides. This angle is uppercase L. This side, I call it lowercase l. This angle, uppercase N. This side is lowercase n. This angle, uppercase R. This side is lowercase r. Remember, it's the same letter but different case for the side that is opposite the angle. Alright? Now, L over sine L equal R over sine R. So L over sine L equal R over sine R. Alright. I notice you wouldn't be able to use the sine rule in this case. So use the cosine rule. Let's try the cosine rule. In fact, anytime you have two angles, two sides and the angle between them, the sine rule would not work. It's the cosine rule you'd have to use. So what the cosine rule says, in this case, it would be L squared equal R squared plus N squared minus 2 Rn cos of the angle opposite L, which is cos 25. Alright? So, in this case, L squared equals 12 squared plus 18 squared minus 2 by 12 by 18 cos 25. L squared equal, so we calculate this 12 squared plus 18 squared. What is that equal to? So now, 12 squared plus 18 squared equal 468. 468 minus, now we have 2 by 12 by 18, and we're going to calculate that. So 2 times 12 times 18 equal 432. It's going to be 432 times the cosine of 25. Let me just write it here as cos 25. So L squared is equal to 468 minus let's just do that calculation straight. You could have found the cosine of 25, write it down and then multiply it by 432. So here, 432 times the cosine of 25 equal, we have 391. Then 468 minus that equals 76.475. Okay, so 76.475. 76.475 is L squared. So what is L? Let's erase the working from the previous part of the question. I want to calculate L. L is going to be the square root of 76.475, which is what? So the square root of that equals 8.75. 8.75 kilometers. Alright. So NR, which was our L, is 8.75 kilometers. So we have that. Here. The next thing is to calculate the bearing of tone R from tone L. Copy and paste this over here. The bearing of tone R from tone L. I want you to pause the video and work that out. Okay, so what did you get for your answer, right? Let's just erase the working that we have here. Here now, the bearing of tone R from tone L. Remember, when you say the bearing of R from L means L is where you have the north line, and then the arc showing the angle from the north to the line that joins R and L. So that is what you're going to find. Alright? Now, looking back at this triangle, where you have L, M, and N. You had 88 up here. MLN was 56.39. Now, that will help you to find the bearing. Alright? So, if you haven't done it before, just pause the video if you weren't able to get it before, and then finish working this out. Alright, you're finished? Let's see what happened here. You see this MLN angle is the same angle here. This angle. So, this angle is our 56.39 degrees. Alright? The bearing consists of the 50 plus the 56.39 plus the 25 degrees. So it's going to be 50 plus 56.39 plus 25. That is going to be the bearing of tone R from tone L. What would you get for that? Let us see. Calculator. We have 50 plus 56.39 plus 25 degrees equal 131.39. So our bearing there is 131.39 degrees. 131. We just call it 131 degrees. 131 degrees. So there you have that. That is the end of question 9. So we look at question 10 next time.